Hey guys, so this is officially my last long video. I'm going to make them way shorter from now on. Hopefully. Sorry about the length.
What a stunner. Guys, if you want to see a bit of this, a bit of this, it's so smooth. A bit of it all. That's the summit I camped on. Saddle Yoke just a few videos back. We're on the other side here. It's quite windy, so I'm going to walk back. Oh, and I'm chilly. I'm going to get something on. Hello guys. We are at the car park and still to load our snacks into the bag with 2 litres of water, and I've got my Thermarest chair to actually try with my Thermarest that I've now got. That's a new purchase of mine because I burst my flex tail in the last video, which would have been above Tyndrum. Oh no, that was the coastal camp before that. Yeah. Not had the best of luck lately with equipment. Well, the weather's nice now, but it's not to be amazing overnight. It's meant to be no wind, but we're meant to get a bit of snow and then be all clagged in the morning, so I'll be navigating my way down in the morning in the mist. Unless we get a surprise and the weather's wrong, which would be nice. I've even took photos of the pages in my book because I don't want to carry the 1 kilogram book that I have so that I can still read. Which was a good idea, to be honest. Putting my jacket on the outside of my bag, threading it through the hooks. These can be quite handy for doing that sometimes, if it fits, just because it saves space in the bag, you know. This is the fun part. Oh no. So it's 12:16, I've left the car. I'm hoping to be pitched up at about 2:30. You're not supposed to park here, but it's safe. I'm away, I've given space for farmers and stuff. Someone else was there too. It's just it was full at the bottom. I always advise to park at the bottom. We're at Saddle Yoke right now, which is a tiny little set of houses. Below Saddle Yoke is a hill, which I've camped before. One of my last videos actually, probably 5 or 6 ago. We're going up that gill, which is really steep. Yeah, so I left a note just to apologise in case I wasn't supposed to park there, just because I've been polite, you know. I've done this is my 3rd time now, but only been hiking it, so I kind of know where I want to pitch, but there's a couple of places I'm keen on trying out. I'm just kind of taking it as it goes really, and doing what I fancy when I get up there. I did want to try and be higher, but we'll see how I'm feeling, because if I'm lower I might get more views because I might be just under the clag in the morning. If I go too high I might be in it, or it might be an inversion. You never know. It's one of those forecasts really, but it's forecast 50 to 60% snow from 12 in the morning, and then it all the way through till 6, and then it drops to 40, 50. Well, actually 40, sorry, I just said 50. So when I'm packing away, it's more likely going to be snowing with no wind. So we're turning off of the road here and kind of like walking through the farm a little bit. To be honest, it's quite a weird path to find. It is pretty pathless going up this. There isn't any, it comes and goes, but it's no, once you're up there's an obvious path, but it's just getting up, it's kind of like quad tracks and stuff like that. That's kind of like what the hills in Moffat are like. But I've always wanted to camp up that one there. I was looking at it on the way here actually, and I was like, shall I just change my plans and go up it? But I've not planned the route, and it looks fairly pathless to me. It isn't in anything. It's probably, I mean, Hart Fell horseshoe I'm going at the minute is kind of like a what shall we say it is? I think I'm going the right way here. It's like a Corbett, but I'm not going to go to Hart Fell. You see, I find Hartfell Summit kind of boring I don't like the fact that there's a fence running right across it either. So I'm going to avoid that. Woo! And as you can see, take this route up. My hands are fairly bashed up. Got bleedy fingers from the last camp still, so that's a bit of an annoying one. I mean, it's quite obvious, to be honest with you. It's not as bad as I was saying it was, but from what I remember, it does kind of go in and out of the path. It's not an easy ascent though. This first part is very steep. Yes. Once you're up though, it's a lot easier. Saddle yoke up there. See, that's the route we took up last time. I'm just making my way along the fence line now. Quite hard on the feet. Just had to go under an electric fence there. That's new. They don't make it easy, do they? But this is the way. Don't you worry about that. I'm using my buff right now to kind of regulate my temperature. It was too warm around my neck, so I've put it on my hair to stop my hair from getting in my face. And I never carry brushes with me, so it keeps it tidy. Now, from what I remember, I think I always do this wrong. You're not supposed to come the way I came. I don't think, anyway. But I always done it this way. So you have to cross this wall. I think I've done it right. And I'm showing you what to do. I don't even know what I'm doing myself, to be honest. Now you've got to cross this little wall here. Which is clearly broken because others have done it. Over we go. Whoop. And clearly you're not supposed to go this way. So I'm going to have to climb that fence. We were supposed to probably come from down there, to be honest, then walk up. Well, let's just get this sorted, eh? Right. So guys, don't go this way. There's spiky bits here, yeah? Let's try and break the fence, shall we? Oh, God. Oh, oh my God. We're over. Oh, shite. Oh, that's okay. It's the climb time now. Let's I've probably put you off this camp already. Oh, it's steep like. I ain't going to be doing any filming of me walking away on this one. No chance. Oh. Now we've got a little oh, God's sake. Oh. Holy moly. Alright guys, just because I'm special, through the gate, up the field, here. I can't believe this is my third tip and I've still got it wrong. Do not do what I just did. Okay. As long as that's out the way, let's go. Just to give you an idea of how steep it is. I hope that's kind of just summing it up, you know. You know what, I'm quite tempted to go in that water. I'm roasting. I'll just use my t-shirt to dry myself. There's ways around it without having a towel or swimsuit. I've got a sports bra. I can do it. I'm tempted. It's impressive. The only way out of it, if you go up it, is at the little waterfall bit, the pool that you'll see me at later. We've made it up the steep bit. That's the gill. And now you can kind of see where I might be pitching, but I might be going further up than that. We'll see. I'm going to check out this, my regular waterfall now. Use this grey t-shirt to dry myself. It's a bit of a steep descent to get to it though, so I won't take my rucksack down to it. I'll just literally take myself down to it, sit there and dry off, enjoy the sunshine, and then head on up further. I think I've got plenty of time. I've left myself enough time, because once you get up on this hill, it's all flat walking if you want to go further, so it doesn't take long. I can actually see somebody up there. I have to be quick if I'm going to do this dip, because I don't want them to look over. Oh no! I think I've got time to rush this. They're up top right now. I'd say they'd be here in like 10 minutes. So if I just go down there quickly, let's do it. That was amazing! I didn't put my hair in because I don't want it to get all wet for the camp. Otherwise I would have. You always get boo-boos, don't you, when you do stuff like that. So I came from the gill, the waterfall was just over there, hopped over a little fence, walking along this fence. There's another gate up there to hop over, and then you follow the fence line to about halfway and cross over, and then there's a vague path going up. So there's a path, as you see, we're following that fence line. Well, I forgot there was a burn. I could have just got water and carried 2 kilograms less up to this point. Oh, beautiful. Are we there yet? Because it's honestly a right slog getting up here. I've forgotten about that. I'm almost at the walkie-outy bit, which is plan A for a camp. You just can't see sunset from that spot, and it'll be in the shade a lot sooner than being up a bit higher. Might walk up to see if I fancy a pitch up there, and if I don't, I'll come back down and I'll pitch where I've always wanted to pitch. It's nice when you get a sunrise because you can see it from there, but as far as I'm aware, there ain't any sunrises tomorrow. I've got the option to be about 650 here or just over 700. I'll see what we choose. The cloud base is supposed to be 500 metres to 600 tomorrow morning. So a little bit of snow starting to happen now. Grinding through the burn. Oh yeah. Oh. I think it's just about enough this for me. I could keep going if it weren't for my doodah, you know, that thing. No pain yet, but I'm starting to feel like I've done my dues. I've just about made it. Look what we have here, guys. My favourite part of this walk. This view you're about to see beats anything. First of all though, I'm going to take my rucksack off. See, sunset. I'll be in the shade if I'm here, but this is pitch idea number 1. It's a stunner. I'm going to go up and check it out up there first. This is it. Whew. Best be careful, it's quite slippy. Didn't bring my phone with me. Ah well, I'll go back for it. Oh wow, love this. Stunner. Whew. Absolutely amazing. Better not fall. Yeah. So we're gonna come back here maybe. See, I just want to be in the sun, I don't want to be in the shade. So it's beautiful though. This is the pitch I've always wanted to do up here, but it just needs to be with, you know, if it was morning conditions I'd be there all out. I just want to enjoy the evening more with the sun though, so I'm gonna go and check it out a little bit higher, and if it's boring and not as feature-ish, if that's a word, then I'll come back here. It should only be a 10-minute walk to there, so it's not far. Well, this is the top of Black Crag, I think. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself. I've not looked at the map because I know the way and I forget the names really easily. This was where I also thought to pitch. It's stunning, so don't get me wrong. Couple of other pitches I want to do when I'm a bit fitter to do more mileage with my Achilles over that way, but not for today. This is the most stunning one though, and the closest one thankfully. So we can tick that one off first. But I think see, I won't see all the colours in the clouds if I'm down that way, back there, that's the thing. Oh, now I don't know, indecisiveness. Oh boy.
Please turn off your cell phones and remain seated. We will be entering Jupiter's atmosphere shortly. In the event of a crash, your life jacket is equipped with a whistle. Thank you for your cooperation.
I still can't get over how much of a faff it is putting this scarf up. I'm getting used to it a little bit, but I'm still arguing with it a fair bit. Just trying to get the tension in right. I mean, oh, my fingers from all the camping I've done just bleeding, like, that's gonna hurt later. Now I'll show you, I've added some, I hope you can see, some lines here to peg down the sides. But see, that's a door, so I'm gonna leave that one and I'm gonna peg these sides down just so that it doesn't flap around as much, you know. Made them too big. Oh, my bleeding hands are not liking me right now. Oh, you question, why are you doing this to yourself, Ev? Why are you doing this? Why? Right, let's get that down there. Yeah. So now that can kind of stop the air from going under as much, because these scarps I've found they've got you know, this gap here. Not every tent can be perfect, eh? Just so you can see what I mean. I made these too big, so I've just got to make them a bit. Ow, my finger. I still don't know how this tent would go down pitching in wind. That's yet to be experienced. All I can say is it will be interesting, and it's meant to be 4 season. I mean, a friend of mine says it gets better, so as in it wears in. See, that's much better now.
Do you still want me?
see if the door opens and closes. Drum roll, please. It does. See, on my Hillebergs you can get a bit more tension. It's just not Hilleberg, is it? It's still a good tent. Let's... my sports bra is like frozen. Frozen sports bra, anyone? I have to deliver sports massages on Sunday night. My fingers are bleeding. That'll be interesting. So I've got a cheese sandwich and look, that was my lunch. Not anymore. So now the forecast is 60% snow from 8 PM through till 2 or 3 AM. So, be interesting to see how the scarp, with it having, you know, not the outer all the way down to the bottom, is going to end up snowed in the morning. So it'll be nice hearing the snow landing on the tent, but also be interesting to see how crackly that material is. With I'm not so sure I'm so, I don't know, impressed with it yet. I should have gone for the other scarp, I think. It seems to be getting holes in it. I don't know why. Tom never had that issues with his. So I don't know why little holes keep appearing everywhere on it. Because I do take care of my tents when I put them up, I do. Absolute luxury. I've got the Thermarest mat now that goes with the Thermarest chair, which I've had for ages, the chair, but it finally works because it's for a Thermarest. Oh. For God's sake. Guess what that is? It's that. My new Thermarest. Oh, come on. To get a sponge on that later at home. Apparently there is a water source up here. Is that a skateboard? Can't be, there's a bit of water in the middle of it. Right there. It's so smooth. No joke, that little spot there is strong enough to skate on and it's been zambonied. I could literally practice spins and jumps on that. But not this bit here, I don't know what all that's about. I don't know how it's so frozen here, but then that. That's the tent, guys. It's the sun. And that snow's coming. Oh. What do you say? Do you think we'll be in the clag in the morning, or do you think the forecast will be wrong and it'll be an inversion because the wind's low? What do you think? Look how low down that cloud is, but then the cloud that's coming is really high. Lots of low fragments floating around. You never know. I've had forecasts being wrong. I could go a little walk, you know, right to the end and back. I just can't, nah, my Achilles. See, yeah, that's what I would do if it weren't for that bugger.
on now. I'm gonna start making a cup of tea.
Perfect. We're good to go. I brought 2 cans of gas as well. Not like I'm gonna need it though. Turn that down a bit. That's the mixture. It's hot enough now. It's not really boiled so much, but let's get it all in there. Give it a stir. Cup of soup. Nice and hot in there for a bit. Cup of soup. Oh, it's so warming for the hands, yeah. That's what's the best part about this. We've got veggie curry, which I've just heated up. Get my hands warm before eating it.
I really got the wrong tent. The noise is going to drive me mad. I'm going to bail. It's just started. If it's going to be that noisy. It's actually sleet. It's not snow at the minute. Anyway. It's all dry on the outside. Well, it's wet. It's dry on the inside. Really nice and dry.
Someone is here, by the way. He's just not made an appearance. But he's always with me on the solo camps. Aren't you, Sean?
Hi guys, got you on my front facing camera on my phone, so it might not be the usual quality. But I couldn't be arsed. I've put my action camera in my down now so it doesn't lose battery, and I've put my batteries in places where they won't lose charge, and I've got hand warmers in my gloves. Now you see, I don't sleep even in winter conditions with gloves on. I always keep them in my down and I have my hands free. That's probably why my hands bleed. So I've decided to do this tonight because the bleeding was out of order. Like it proper not good, you know. So I'm keeping my hands warm this time. My hot water bottle's kind of ran out, but I can't be bothered reheating it, and I'm warm enough. So yeah. I swallowed a big chunk of ice. I can still feel it going down my throat. Oh god. Anyways, that's me done my meditation. Now I've got my hand warmers. I've got actually a set of these already on the go. I'm being greedy tonight. I'm getting my hot water bottle, my final one, ready to go, and then I'll be finally off to sleep. Heating the water up there right now, and I'm going to spend like 10 minutes shaking these. Shake, 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 shake. What we're working with. Putting the tent away, guys. A little bit of snow, not too much. Just says forecast. Good morning, guys. I had a really sound sleep. I only woke up 2 times during the night. It's coming and going down into the valley. Oh, and apparently above me. I'm surprised, you know, that it's not like a cloud inversion, because there's like no wind and it's like ideal conditions for it.
So I don't know whether I should wait for the sun to rise for an hour and see if it kind of drops or and clears, you know, and just chill out a bit, have a coffee, or just pack up and go down. It's kind of, yeah, you can kind of see down there. But yeah, I had a lovely morning and night, and yeah, it was good. So I'm going to get a coffee on, and I'll see you in a minute. So I need to get, well, one thing I need to get is a better table. I used to have an attachment, but I lost it, that would go under my gas. So I'll let that heat up there for a wee bit. Now I've got the gas off the cold ground, because if it's on the cold ground it'll slow down and stop working because of the cold. So make sure I've always got something underneath it. What can we talk about this morning? Things we always learn when we go out in every camp. I've constantly had my hand warmers in my gloves last night. And I actually slept with my gloves on for the first time in like ages, because I really need to save my fingers because of my job, and tomorrow's going to be quite painful, massaging. So I've been trying to keep my hands warm and so that it heals faster. Been doing that. I'm really Sean also is really happy with I'm happy with this Thermarest. It's an R rating of 7. I mean, they do cost a lot of money. It was £240. I opted for the large. I always avoided it the last 2-3 years because I didn't want to spend that money on a mat, and I was a big believer in foil mat, and I still am. Flatter mat. But the thing with Thermarest that's good is if anything goes wrong, they'll send you a new one and you send them the old one back. And if it's not their fault, if it's not my fault, for example, which a lot of the time happens, like baffles go and it's just like a weak batch or whatnot. In fact, Solo Tears on his third one that they've sent him because it kept going in different ways. So I like that. With the Flextail, if something goes and it's not your fault, you have to buy a new one, you know. So then you've already spent £200 there. So I was just thinking about it logically like that. And I've not had to carry my, I've got a new, I'm kind of using my summer bag, which goes okay for winter too, because I like it. I struggle to fit my Z-Light on that. The views are opening up out there. I was distracted by the beautiful view. Yeah, I love it. I've never had a mat like this. I can feel my warm air hits the mat and then it pings back up at me, which is how it should be in the winter. I don't get any cold air coming up. In fact, the mat is heating me up, so that's a change, so it's working. I suggest getting one, guys, if you can save. And it's ultra lightweight. I got a long one because it gives me that, I know that the other one make you feel like you're falling off the sides all the time. So I wanted to know that I was going to be like I was in bed, able to roll around wherever I wanted with no issues. And it's not much extra in weight. It's only like 100 grams extra. Again, I need to stop not bringing a bivy bag because this bag's getting damp every time I come out, which is not good for the down in it whatsoever. Could be why it's not working so well anymore, to be honest. I mean, but I've only used it like, I don't know, 20 times now, so yeah, it does. I'm cold. I get cold easily. I need to sort my pillow sleeping system out because it's a good pillow for a lot of people like that one, but for me, I like to be elevated a bit more, and I do elevate myself, but I've got a way to do it. I want a different pillow, so I've got to try and look into different pillows that I maybe would prefer. And my sleeping system, I'm going to be, now that I've got the Thermarest, I can actually do it, but I have to save a bit first again before doing it. Maybe in 3 or 4 weeks I'll order my last thing that I want to order, then no more ordering, finally, I think, is a Western Mountaineering sleeping bag that packs half the size and weighs half the weight of this and does pretty much the same job. Well, the one I'm going to get, this is a minus 18, it's a minus, I think it's a minus 12 maybe, or minus 9, but that still do me, especially with the thermarest, now that I've got the thermarest. And really, next, when I do bigger treks in future, I will be carrying a harder, more like tougher ones. I will be carrying a Z-light or like a foil mat. It's so important, because if your mat fails on you, then you don't want to end up in a situation where you're stuck all night with a cold ground, you know. You want to make sure that you can survive in every situation possible in your tent if you need to. So yeah. Just amazing. This is the good thing about this material. It all comes off so easy. Slides down. Enjoy, aren't we, Sean? Aye. Probably think I'm crazy. You need a little companion on your own in these summit camps, do you really do? He's my little companion, aye. And he's not, he was properly involved in my Skurnan Fiddler summit camp, which is in Ascent, which was his first featuring, and it was a good video. He was proper in that, he played a proper role in that. Anyway, Sean's cool, don't mock me with Sean. Sean's cool. I only just started using stuff sacks because of space. I was struggling. I don't really use them for down usually, and I'm just temporary measure really, so I can fit everything in my bag. So I'm using it at the minute because the down compresses too much, and then it takes longer to decompress and puff out, and over time ruins the down. So, and hey guys, real question to ask is, if you want me to start like doing anything new in my videos, let me know, because I think I want to start talking about new things and doing new things. So if you've got any suggestions for any upcoming videos you'd like to see me doing, or a challenge or something that I can, don't worry about my Achilles tendon, just name it and I'll put it in the bucket list for when I can do it. I would love to hear from you. Yeah, you know how I'd lost my tent bag? Yeah, it's not lost. It's just in my side pocket. Oh well. So, just amazing morning. I'm glad I came out. I'm glad I came out. Because the weather might be bad next week. But I'm going to head on down now. I've got visibility, which is good. Because I was going to have to navigate down the hill. Just makes things a bit easier and a bit faster. So, just love that silence. Listen. The low cloud. Amazing. I've been standing around for ages now, not wanting to leave because it's just so atmospheric up here. Got a couple of shots, not so sure how incredible they are, but it's something. Oh, we're clagging in. Perfect, just as we leave. What about that visibility, eh? Amazing views. My trousers are falling down. It's because I got my waterproof bottoms on. That's annoying. Don't even need them on anymore. Oh, I've got a feeling getting really warm going down because I've got my puffer still on. It's not actually that cold. I was getting hungry. That's you can see it, the walkie-outie. I'm staying off the path sometimes because it's a bit slippy. I'm just going on the grass by the side. Hey guys, so I've just come down from up there. And yeah, it's been a stunning morning. I'm going to do my sign off. I've got that to go, say about a mile left. And it's very steep, so I'm going to really focus on that bit. And yeah, see you in the next one. Guys, don't forget to mention in the comments if you've got any ideas of something new you'd like me to try on this channel. Just give me a thumbs up. I've got plans over the next 2 years. One of them might be to try, I want to learn how to parachute. Can you see what's coming? I genuinely want to parachute off mountains from summit camps. And I'll be able to do it, possibly, and get the training. I'll see. But yeah, I really want to learn how to do that. And yeah, random stuff. Any ideas like that, guys? That maybe don't cost as much money as that. Anyway, give us a shout and please leave a comment. I'll read them, I'll respond. And if any of you want to come out with me at any time, or me and David together, just give us a shout. DM me on Instagram, same name as my YouTube channel, and follow me on Instagram because it's always up to date on there. You see the live stories and stuff. I always kind of vlog the stories as I go when I'm camping, but I don't release where I'm at until I've, unless I'm with company. If I'm on my own, I always make sure that I'm just little snippets, but you can't really guess where it is, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I'm a bit tired, as you can see. I just want to get down this hill, so I'm going to let you go. Bye. Right back to you guys. I just realised that I think that was maybe my first solo summit camp I've done in a very long time, as in a proper hike up to a camp, because of that injury that I'm still kind of being careful with. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm desperate. I'm going to be going out a lot on my own because I've not had 2 years of it. Really, because I've not been able to carry 13 to maximum I was doing at times, which was rare, was 6 to 7 kilograms with help. But now I can carry a 13 kilogram. Just yeah, I really want to get out some nice solitude camps. I've missed it so much. yeah, so I'm happy. That's a good thing. It's so different when you're on your own, and I can hear the river right now. Listen. It's just so different. I was so tempted to stop and make a cup of tea, but everything's packed away, and that means I have to rummage through my bag. Anyway, see you in the next one. I think Ben Starav was the last solo solitude camp closest, a bit harder than, well, a lot harder than this, but closest to this kind of thing that I've done. If you have a look on my channel for that video, it's the Ben Starav Summit Camp. One of the best pictures I've done. Had the cloud inversion on it as well, and all the crags. It was just amazing. It was like a bowl of, like a cauldron, the soup and the ridge alongside. It was just great. Okay, bye again.